What?
He who is quick to borrow is slow to pay. German proverb. How many have taken out student loans in order to attend college? Okay. If there was an option to forgive your student loan debt or to pay it off quicker, who would take that option? Okay, not show of hands. Well, this topic is a topic that is near and dear to my heart because I am a college student who has had to take out loans in order to attend college for a higher education. With taking out loans, I know it would probably be very difficult for me to pay those loans back in over a 5 to 10 year span of after graduating from college, especially with my career and going into the education field, as teachers are well underpaid. If I didn't take out these loans, I don't know how I would be able to afford for college. Unfortunately, I was not born into a family that I could write a check to easily pay for college each semester. According to the Education Data Institute, there are about 43.8 million people who have student loan debt. There is an outstanding federal balance of $1.75 trillion for all student loan debt combined. The average amount of student loan debt per borrower is $28,950. I am here to convince you today on why student loan debt should be canceled or forgiven for these students. 3 reasons why student loan debt should be canceled or forgiven is because student loan debt is slowing the national economy. Student loan cancellation would help grow the racial wealth gap, and this would be a life-changing moment for most Americans. The Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia did a study and found that the negative correlation between the student loan debt and falling rates of new small businesses. People who have a significant amount of student loan debt face more challenges of getting their own personal businesses after college. According to the Center of America Progress, the Biden administration has taken steps to help with inflation and believes that canceling student loan debts will help reduce inflation costs. Research shows that African American and Latino students, this would help improve their financial security and substantial relative wealth gains if student loans are canceled. The average African American still owes more than 100% of their loan balance, even after 12 years of graduating and have college experiences with higher rates of default. African American and Latino students borrow more money than other white counterparts due to family income, generational wealth, parental education, and the types of colleges they attend. With student loan debt, it has spoiled a generation of more Americans, preventing them from life-changing moves. Student loan debt keeps people from achieving milestones such as getting married, buying a new home, or saving for retirement. This debt has prevented 400,000 people from buying homes between the times of 2005 and 2014, which accounted for a 25% decrease in the home owner rate. Every $1,000 increase in the student loan debt has lowered the home ownership by 1.5%. Studies show that when student debt is canceled, borrowers will have to have more money to cover their basic needs and life expenses and build their wealth for their families. These studies show that when debt is canceled, people are able to create or invest in small businesses, get advanced degrees, and able to move where they would want to live. Now, we've discussed about how student loan debt is causing these issues and what's holding families back with these debts. But we haven't discussed what ways we could prevent these loans from hindering farther, or if they could be processed a little sooner. Ways to lower the student loan debt crisis would Ways to lower the student loan debt crisis would be to forgive student loans. President Biden's plan is to forgive up to $20,000 per student loan borrower. Democrats in Congress suggested that all federal student loans and repayment plans be eligible for public service loan forgiveness. Making zero interest permanent for lowering interest on the existing debt could help borrowers pay off their debt without growing the principal. So I'm sure when we decided to go to college, we thought it would be a stepping stone into a higher financial freedom. We didn't go to college just to pay for our student loans for all of our working years. We took out these student loans in order to better our education and to have a financial freedom for ourselves, let alone our family, and to be able to give back to the community, to other students. All student loans should be forgiven or canceled because it would boost the economy, it would bridge the wedge in racial wealth gap, and it would give people the financial freedom to make life-changing decisions. Now, I would like you to take a moment and close your eyes to paint this picture. Imagine a student who has been working very hard to attend college to get a degree. This student comes from a rough community where there's not a lot of support or resources to help pay for college. This student has worked hard to get scholarships but have fallen short and still has to pay the out-of-cost expense of college. They decide to take out student loans to help for college. Now think about that same student 10 to 15 years down the road. Are they still working to pay off their student loans? What if this was your child or someone you know? Is this what we want for our future generation? Would you want this for your child? Debt is like any other trap. It's easy to get into, but hard to get out of. By Henry Shaw Wheeler. Thank you.